Well, here we are once again. Thank you for greeting me here in the bank basement. I am your Squicket Funkle Donkey Shawl Ball Petter, and let's talk about the run up to the holidays. It's another episode of Pinch Witcha Squinty. I'm trying to be all woke and politically correct and shit by saying holidays instead of Christmas because I don't want to offend any of the Kwanzaa people, any Jewish people about Hanukkah, or any pagans that do the solstice thing, or the atheists that just go out and buy shit and get high. So, or whatever atheists do. I don't know because I'm not one. We're going to start. I'm going to pinch some Super Kailash from 6 Photo. In the mood for a mildly perfumed, very satisfying snuff. Love Super Kailash. Some good nicotine. What are you pinching? Put it in the comments. Let's compare sniffs. I got so much snuff, I could be sniffing just about anything. I even found my Toke Christmas pudding. And if I was really going to be in the holiday spirit, I would probably be sniffing some Delakia chocolate rose or some Delakia blueberry, which is their special part of their special issues for Christmas time snuffs, or were. Maybe I'd be doing some plum pudding from Toke. Christmas pudding, rather. Cheers.
11:04 a.m. One notification. News. Now. Apple News Spotlight. The meteoric rise of American megachurches and what's behind it. Plus, the hidden treasure in your junk drawer and more weekend reads.
I got hidden treasure in my junk drawer? You've never seen my junk drawer. My junk drawer is broken off. This is really shitty pressboard, this desk, and the hardware, I must have overweighed the drawer or something, put too much stuff in it, and it popped out all the screws, and now I can't, if I tried to put the screws back in again to remount the drawer, it wouldn't set. I know there's some kind of fancy home carpentry thing I could be doing. I think what you're supposed to do is take like a match head and stick it in there with glue and then drill a new hole into the match. Not a match head, I mean a matchstick. Match head would be a very bad idea. God, what the hell? Yeah, this desk is crap. Yeah, I wonder if I do have treasure in my junk. I do have treasure in my junk drawer. What color is this? Tell me in the comments section. If it's the yellow one, I don't want to sniff it. This is Thai herbal snuff. If I were to take the yellow, it tastes like I'm snorting chicken seasoning. So, ooh, dare I even whiff it? Oh no! We not go. Oh, I got on top of the Super Kailash. That was a very bad idea. I sniffed it too hard when I sniffed it. Yeah, I mean, I was just trying to get the aroma of it, not sniff it. Sniff it. Oh, that hurts. Not good, Paulie. Not good at all. Oh, well, yesterday was Friday the 13th. Okay, today is December 14th, 2024. It's Saturday. Pinch Witcha Squinty here in the dank basement. I just had a disaster pinch, but it should have happened yesterday because yesterday was Friday the 13th, and I want to tell you about my Friday the 13th. I didn't even remember it was Friday the 13th until later in the day. So the first thing that happens is I woke up in the morning, the house was cold. Checked the furnace, she wasn't burning. And yesterday morning it was 6 degrees below zero, I think, when I got up, Fahrenheit. It was freaking cold. It was, the house had cooled down from when I turned down the furnace the night before to 65 Fahrenheit. It had gone down to 60 inside the house and was heading down real quick. So my furnace went wrong yesterday. Then I discovered that a Christmas package I had sent to my friends in England, hi Tom, were shown to have been delivered but weren't delivered, and now I've got to try to chase it down. If I file a claim with the post office, I probably, after about 2 years, will get my money back for the value of the merchandise, but they don't refund the postage, which was $2 less than the cost of the merchandise. So that was my second thing that happened on Friday the 13th. Third thing that happened, I went to give myself insulin. Now, I take 16 units per day of long-acting insulin. And I stuck the needle in my belly and 3 units. Uh-oh, empty pen. 16 minus 3 is 13. Need I say any fucking more? No, I don't. It was Friday the 13th. And now the Friday the 13th continues because I sniffed that Thai herbal snuff, and I'm very sad. All right, I'm going to take a slug of this coffee off the alcohol for the moment because it's still early here in Minnesota. It's 10:30 in the morning, but I thought I'd get this up so my friends in Europe will have a chance to see it. Y hablando de Europa, saludos a mis amigos españoles. Hola todo el mundo. Ojalá que estén bien. Estéis bien. Feliz Navidad y un año increíble en 2025. Yeah. Christmas greetings. I had my first interaction, not yesterday. It should have happened yesterday because yesterday was Friday the 13th. I had my first negative holiday interaction of the year. I said to a person, a female person, I said, Merry Christmas. And she says, Happy Holidays. Okay, I'm sorry. I just wished you Merry Christmas because it's Christmas time for me. And here's why this episodio is called the Bitchin' Run Up to Christmas Episodio. Because I'm going to tell you a story or two and I'm going to bitch a little bit. I'm going to do some more snuff, but I think hang on, guys. I apologize. I've got to clear out this right nostril. It's just brutal. Imagine chicken seasoning mixed with perfumey Indian snuff. Champa and chicken. Ugh. Brutal. Oh, crap. I can still smell it. What would you do if you were me? What would you do? What kind of snuff would you take to purge this venomous combination from inside your nose? What would you do if you were me? Whatever. I'm looking here. I'm going to pick one at random and see if I can really torture myself. No, I don't want that. Yeah, I better wait. This stuff's going to hang around for a while. Ooh, I found one with Braille on it. That makes life easy. This would be the St. James Parish from Sir Walter Scott. Normally a lovely snuff, but I might again be torturing my nose. Let's find out. Salud! Feliz Navidad! Feliz Navidad! Feliz Navidad! A perspiring anus on a fleazy dog. Cheers. Oh, that was the wrong... No. Nope. Well, it's covering up the chicken seasoning at least. Oh. It completely changes the character of the Perique in St. James Parish, I'll tell you. Oh, God, what am I doing? All right, things that I want to bitch about Christmas. Christmas music. It's my annual bitch. I always complain about Christmas songs that bug me. So this is Christmas. You'd best slit your wrist. I hate John Lennon. Step into Christmas, step in forever. We can do that forever. I hate you, Elton John. Simply having a wonderful Christmas time. I hate you, Paul McCartney. I really hate you. Especially for the silly love songs. Makes me mad. And then the traditional ones sometimes aren't much better. Ding 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 ding. What kind of OCD autistic mother would write a song like that? Ding, ding it, ding, fries are done, ding, fries are done. Who would write that? It's brutal. I don't want to hear about all 12 days of Christmas. I'm fine. I'll stick with two of them. The first two. 4 calling birds, 3 French hens. I'll make soup. I'm cool. I get tired of it really fast. Now, there are some that it's like corny, but I still like them. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Jack Frost nipping at your nose. Yuletide carols being sung by a choir and folks dressed up like Eskimos. I love that. That's fine. It's the little Saint Nick. That was a pop song at the time. That's pretty good by the Beach Boys. I'm pretty cool with that. I have to be cool with Feliz Navidad because if nothing else, it taught a bunch of dumb white folks how to say Merry Christmas in Spanish. If nothing else. Feliz Navidad. And if you really listen, you learn Happy New Year as well. Prospero año y felicidad. A prosperous year and happiness, right? You learn that. So that's good, but I get sick of hearing it every 20 minutes walking through Walmart or whatever. So what is your most... Oh, Emerson, Lake and Palmer's Father Christmas. Happy Noel, be it heaven or hell, at Christmas you get what you deserve. Jesus, what the fuck? Who put a lump of coal in your stocking? Greg Lake. I know it wasn't Carl Palmer that sang that. It was Greg Lake, the guitar player. Although I will admit Keith Emerson's synth sounds were pretty cool. Oh, what other Christmas songs do you hate? Pop releases of old songs I tend to like. The Eurythmics cover of Winter Wonderland is pretty fun, All I Need for Christmas Is You by Mariah Carey. That's pretty cool. I'm still down with that. But if you have a hated Christmas song, you need to put it in the comments along with the kind of snuff you're sniffing. So our holiday decorations this year are very minimalistic, we'll say. First of all, this is a small house and it's pretty cluttered. I'm not going to pan the camera around my basement because it's a disaster. There's cardboard boxes and stuff all over here in the dank basement. The first floor of the house, our living room and so on, isn't much better. And so what we've got is, my nose is still suffering, guys. I'm sorry, I got to do this. There we go. Pretty brutal. Oh, now the Kailash comes in to dance with the chicken seasonings. Oh, God. Delicate, ain't it? God, I'm drooling. So anyway, we've got this ridiculous made in China, 1.5 foot tall, maybe, if that, pre-wired LED Christmas tree. And it's in the bay window, which means anybody with severe epilepsy who passes by my house will probably get a seizure triggered by this thing, with its many blinking, chasing, and running LEDs. And that's what we got for a Christmas tree because we discovered owning a cat, a full-size Christmas tree, you're just giving the cat a big climbing toy. And it destroys ornaments and stuff. So that's all we've put out. Now, I could put out the manger scene that people ask me if it's a manger scene or a gay pride parade. Look, my dad, when he was injured, he had a bad back injury, and he was in the hospital for a couple weeks. And to keep himself from going nuts, he had kind of prepared for the surgery, I guess, because he found a pipe cleaner in the nose. That wasn't good. He bought these statues, plaster statues, and they were painted just horrible colors, just garishly painted. You know, you got Joseph and Mary and the baby Jesus in the little crib there, and you got the three wise men, you know, and they were horribly painted, and so he just painted them white, and then he draped them with fabric scraps that my mom had to make robes on them and so on. And then he applied brocade trim on the edges, and then with a toothpick, some Elmer's glue, and these little fake seed pearls, and little cheap gemstones and so on, fake gemstones. He jeweled all of them, then he made crowns or halos for them out of gold wire. They were beautiful. They were absolutely gorgeous. But my grandmother was a huge fan of pink. Her living room was painted in a pale rose color, her bedroom in a deeper shade of pink, her bathroom almost in a hot pink. Her Christmas tree for years was an aluminum tree that was silver in color. It was aluminum color. It was shiny metal. And she hung hot pink balls on the tree. There's a phrase for you. Hot pink balls. Merry Christmas. Hot pink balls, 1 a penny, 2 a penny, hot pink balls. And then she had a rotating color changing, well, it was a spotlight, and it had a little motor in it, and it turned a wheel that had 4 different color gels in it: green, red, blue, yellow. And it would rotate and light up the whole tree. It was like a disco ball in Christmas tree form. It was pretty cool. But because she was such a fan of pink, the manger set that my dad made for her was all clothed in various shades of pink. I sometimes think he did it as a joke. Lots of shades of pink, and that was the one. I could hear my brothers talking now. Well, you get the creche set from this guy, and you get the family creche set. We'll give the blind guy the pink creche set. So I have, like I said, I can't tell if it's a manger scene or a gay pride parade, but it's pink. It's very, very pink. And I know that if I put it in my bay window next to my Chinese LED Christmas tree that can cause seizures, people would walk by the house and say, oh, yeah, that's where that blind couple lives. Look at that manger scene. You know, you got Mary in pink, and you got Joseph in pink. You got the 3 wise men in shades of pink. The baby Jesus is swaddled in pink, laying in the manger. I'm surprised he didn't have a pink cow and a pink sheep, but no, because a pink sheep would be too exciting for Christmas, if you catch my drift. So we don't put that up. We've got a couple of collectible Hallmark pseudo music boxes. The snowman with a top hat playing Let It Snow and singing and so on. But we haven't put those out. A lot of the stuff is up in the attic, and right now the temperature in the attic's about 5 degrees above zero. I haven't had a desire to go up there. Guys, I'm sorry, my nose is just tortured. Okay, that's a nice little Christmas story about the Gay Pride Parade manger scene. No lavender, though, sadly. So now back to the bitching. That's really my biggest holiday bitch. Truly, it is. Aside from the fact that I sent a very nice Christmas present to some friends in England, it shows that it was delivered, but they never got it. Now I have to try to get the value of the merchandise back, and the cost of the postage was only $2 less than the value of the merchandise, and that's a write-off. I lose that money. So I'm mad about that. Although it still might show up, Tom. I guarantee it'll show up. Tom sent me a very nice gift. He sent me a fresh tin of Tudor Castle from McClellan's pipe tobacco, and English Woods is a very nice tobacco. I haven't tried either of them yet. He always sends me nice tobaccos, and a bunch of just smashing Christmas, not Christmas candy, but candy, English, that you can't find here in the United States, and some very nice tea. And I Sent him a couple of Minnesota Vikings logo merchandise, NFL approved stocking hats. And he didn't get them. So I'm mad about that. I'm very mad about that. Other Christmas bitches is this. Every place I shop wants my email address, which is necessary because I get my proof of purchase via email, my receipt. That is not permission for them to send me 3 ads a day. Missouri Meerschaum averages 4 a week. Duluth Trading, from whom I bought 1 article of clothing initially, it's sometimes 4 times a day. It's bad. I mean, when did it become part of the deal? I thought it was, I give you money, you give me stuff, thank you very much. When did I start giving you permission to invade my phone, my email, my mailbox with your advertising? Oh, it's the way things are done now. No, it sucks. I hate it. And by the way, my telephone, my precious iPhone SE.
11:24 a.m. 1 notification. New heading not found.
Yeah, it's kind of early, isn't it? I wanted to get this uploaded for my friends in Europe, as I said. I don't have any apps on it really. I've got WhatsApp and I have an app for the blind called Seeing AI. Clever, huh? And it was a freebie from Apple. Helps me identify colors, identify currency, so on. Does a couple of other very useful things too. But I will not put your Burger King app so I can get 20 cents off my next Whopper. I am not going to put your Subway app on so I can get the free 6-inch. Oh, I love the free 6-inch. I am not going to put your app on just so that I can buy a drink in your airport bar. Which, by the way, because of the need to photograph a QR code, it's not accessible to blind people, and they will not accept credit cards in a lot of bars and restaurants and airports. Well, what you have to do is you have to download our app and then take a picture of the QR code here on your table, and that's how we know. And then you pay for your drink with your app. I don't pay for anything with my phone. I keep my phone as naked as possible in case I lose it and someone cracks it. I keep most of my contacts up here instead of in my phone. I don't like the loss of privacy. And it seems that everybody that wants to sell me something wants to put me on their marketing list. I bought some, and it's not to say anything bad about the companies. I don't shop where I don't get good products at good prices, right? I mean, this is what I do. But a second part of this same complaint is, why do I suddenly have to review every product that I buy on Amazon? Charmin toilet paper is Charmin toilet paper, you know, try it. Your ass might like it. What am I going to say? You know, I give this a 5-star rating for Charmin toilet paper because my middle finger doesn't break through and I don't end up wiping my ass with my middle finger instead of the toilet paper. What am I going to say? You know, really love this sex lube, keeps it greasy for hours. Keep it greasy so it'll go down easy. Roll her over and grease it down. Gonna drive it through the heart of town. Yeah. Why do I have to review everything? Why? This is the best vibrating butt plug. Never mind. Yeah, I don't like to have to do that. I kind of get it. You want to rate that the merchant was good, you got your stuff quickly, price was okay, worked as advertised and all that. I get where that is useful to other consumers, but you're not paying me to do those reviews. Why should I take my time? I bought the item, you made your profit, presumably from the item, and we're done. You know, yeah. So that's another bitch I have. I do most of my Christmas shopping online. Obviously, it's easier for me. Confrontational weather in southeastern Minnesota aside, I have to arrange transportation. Sometimes it's expensive. Friends often lack either the time, patience, or both to go shopping in stores with me. What color is this for the 70th time? So I do most of my shopping online, and suddenly my email, my phone, everything gets blown up, everything connected through Google. Which is why I don't put my wallet in my phone. I will not do that. I don't buy stuff with my phone. I buy it from my desktop computer. Anyway, that's enough of my Christmas bitching. Our holiday. Sorry. We cannot forget Jewish folks. They celebrate Hanukkah. I think Hanukkah this year falls on either Christmas or Christmas Eve. So happy Hanukkah to my Jewish friends. To my African American friends, although I don't really understand what Kwanzaa is, happy Kwanzaa. I understand it's a harvest festival or something from Africa. I'm glad you got your very own holiday. I wonder if it's cool for white people to celebrate Kwanzaa or if you take political backlash for it. To my friends who are pagans, happy solstice. Blessed be. Although I will tell you this, if you're part of a Gardnerian coven of witches, which means you worship, do your rituals, your ceremonies, cast your spells skyclad, you know what I'm talking about if you're one of those Wiccans. You know what I mean when I say skyclad. Say no more. Even if you have a great bale fire, 30-foot high flames, the whole deal. If you're doing your thing skyclad in the snow, you're going to freeze your genitals off, and trust me, nothing is worse than a frostbitten coochie. Just remember that, my pagan friends. And for my atheist friends, hey, enjoy your shopping. What can I tell you? Get high. All right, from the dank basement, I hope that your Christmas preparativos are going well and that you're finding nice gifts for yourself and for other people. Never forget, snuff is the gift that keeps on giving. Runny noses. But whatever you do, however you celebrate this time of year, I hope you enjoy the living daylights out of it. We will see you again soon. From the I Hate Paul McCartney! Simply having a wonderful Christmas time. Ding, 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 ding.